him a hand, recognizing the Congressman Olson.
Great afternoon. Thank you, Shane, for that great Texas introduction. It's great to be with you all here today to talk about the 36A Coalition at your luncheon. As you all know, we are so blessed to live and work in the best community in America right now. This region continues to grow and thrive. Why is this happening, this growth? Because we are so friendly to our businesses. A great example, how about those amazing tax cuts? Our economy is booming in largely because America got out of your pocketbook, let you keep your money, grow your business. But this is no news to y'all. As the region grows, we have to have the infrastructure to get our products to market. Our highways have to meet our critical growth needs. They have to do it ASAP. And guess what? The 36A corridor is a bedrock for our continued success for the Port of Freeport and all the Texas ports. No news again. 36A is a win-win for everyone. For companies, residents, and folks just passing through. It'll serve as an alternate truck route for the Port of Freeport. Make sure we have less traffic congestion, less emissions, and take us away from stuff coming from the Port of Houston. Have our own pathway to market, not conflicted with the Port of Houston. And y'all know the Port of Freeport is unique in Texas, authorized to 45 feet of depth. Harvey thinks another way, or maybe 42, 41 there.
We're at 45 now.
45, 45.
Authorized
Great.
to 55.
Also, one advantage of Port of Freeport compared to Houston, it's 4 miles moving to the pier in Freeport. That's probably maybe 4 hours of travel time on the water. The Port of Houston, God bless them, from the buoy to the biggest docking space way up there by Turkey Basin, 52 miles. The better part of a whole day going through the port. And after Harvey, a part of the port right now is one way. You go to Galveston, you see a bunch of ships out there loitering, waiting to get line to come to the Port of Houston. That means the Port of Freeport is more viable to this region right now than the Port of Houston. Don't tell them I said that. Getting back to Harvey, it gave us a big test, didn't it? We got hit twice. Not just once, but twice. And y'all, like I've been here for hurricanes over the years, they hit you and they're gone. That sucker hit us, went to San Antonio, it came back for a second bite. Moving real slow, just dumping water. Northeast part of Texas 22, 5 feet of water outside of Carolina, Texas. 5 feet of water. We got through that because we worked together like Texans always do. Get back to hurricanes. Who remembers Hurricane Rita? What was Hurricane Rita? What's it remembered for? Massive traffic jams. It took some cars 24 hours to go 13 miles in those huge traffic jams. That was right after Hurricane Katrina. So people are kind of freaking out. A Category 5 storm, you're called 2 days before she hit, lined right up to go right down the Gulf Freeway. Our guy said, evacuate, evacuate, evacuate. The roads were clogged with people. Luckily, God pulled Rita to the east, right to North Louisiana, so she didn't hit us directly. But she hit us. All those cars on the road. Can you imagine the devastation, the deaths? And that's why this corridor is so important. Evacuation from hurricanes like Harvey, like Rita, like Katrina, if necessary, get our people to safety. Now, to have highways, have to have some help from Washington, D.C. The Highway Trust Fund. As y'all know, buy gasoline, there's a 17-cent tax on that gasoline. That has not changed for over 30 years. With our needs now, we have to find some way to replenish that fund. I'm not sure what the answer is, raise it, but pay by mile, something. We have to get money out there, because right now, more fuel efficient cars, electric cars, that money will keep going down, down, down. And how about American energy? If you told me 5 years ago that right now, today, our country will be exporting more oil than importing, I'd have said, put down the drugs. They're hurting your brain. Yet, that is exactly what's happened thanks to our strong private sector. Y'all developed hydraulic fracturing, directional drilling, and that has changed the world. We've always been big oil, big natural gas, but guess who's number one in wind power in America? You're dang right, Texas. We're number 5 in solar. California, your nation's number 1, our number. My point is, we embrace a market for energy, whether it's oil, natural gas, nuclear power, coal power, wind power, solar power, geothermal, biomass, tidal. Texas say, if the market supports it, we are all in. If it has to be supported by some subsidies from the government, we are out. And right now, because of what's happened in Washington with the new president and its new technologies, we are in a big way. Yes. It got so bad because OPEC has controlled the market since the early 70s. That control is long gone now, thanks to y'all, the private sector. And guess what's happening? Port of Freeport, big export, liquefied natural gas. I think your first shipment, is that right? Shane, I'm left to right, about to leave the first train to I know what we're running.
Within 2 months.
And guys, I want you to watch what happens with these ships. Natural gas for America is a weapon, that's not the right term for it, a tool for freedom, prosperity, in some cases, controlling bad actors. Our natural gas has gone right now to countries that crave our energy. Allies like Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, India, Eastern Europe. Mr. Putin and OPEC have controlled the natural gas market for 50 years. The wall came down in 1981 in Berlin. He still controlled former Russian states because he controlled their energy. I challenge y'all to go online, Google Lithuania, American LNG. Lithuania was part of the Soviet Union, a satellite country, terrorized by Stalin. might see a tanker with liquefied natural gas, LNG, pull into port. They are there because they know that is the end of Russia controlling their country. The Cold War for them is over because of American LNG. And we should all be proud of that. Guys, thanks for having me. Take some questions. God bless y'all. Let's get this road built ASAP.
Any questions?
Questions? Final four, turn questions. Yes, sir.
There seems to be a great deal of ignorance, that's my word, not somebody else's word, in Washington about how to use our natural resources.
Yeah.
How do you push back against that coalition of people who have no idea what we're doing here and how valuable it is for us?
Question was basically, people are ignorant, your term, about this energy revolution. And he's right. For example, guy named John Walker from Methodist came up, probably in D.C. about 5 years ago, to talk about hydraulic fracturing. At that point, the administration at the time was spreading lies about it's getting into drinking water, it's poisoning our water. We know that's never happened. They admitted that. But to get people on board of Congress educated, John Walker came up to talk about hydraulic fracturing. Just describing the process. Okay, we drilled down maybe 5 miles, start what's called the turn. You know, it takes 100,000 feet or a couple, half a mile to get that turn going on. We go down maybe another 5 miles, put a pizza pan down there, can't hit it dead center, but we'll hit it. What scares me is remember Congress from Northwest Turkey said, that's not true. We can't do that right. That's the revolution. We can't do that. That's why we're energy dependent right now. Exporters. Our mission is to give people the truth. Small boss Bill Graham used to say, the truth wins every battle. It might not be tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, but the American people are smart. You give them the truth over and over and over, and they get it. One small example, not really common sense, but President Obama could not kill hydraulic fracturing despite his efforts to eliminate fossil fuels. Because the American people and the markets knew we have to have this new oil, this new natural gas. And so get out and spread the word, the good word. Oh, by the way, all this production, our greenhouse gases have gone down 12% last decade. Again, something to be proud of. More energy, more cars, more economy, cleaner air. That's because in Texas, we work together, government and the private sector. In DC, sometimes we like to throw down mandates, do this, do that, and pay for it. And that doesn't work. Thank you for the question. Good one. Vincent? Put that spot. Thank y'all. Have a great, great weekend.